Good morning, I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler Kelly.
We welcome you to Mornings with Brian and Tyler. Today we're in Nehemiah 6:15 through 19.
So the wall was finished on the 25th day of Elul in this 52 days. And it happened when all our enemies heard of it, and all the nations around us saw these things, that they were very disheartened in their own eyes, for they perceived that this work was done by our God. Also in those days the nobles of Judah sent many letters to Tobiah, and the letters of Tobiah came to them. For many in Judah were pledged to him, because he was the son-in-law of Shechaniah, the son of Era, and his son Jehonan was married to the daughter of Meshullam, the son of Berechiah. Also they reported his good deeds before me and reported my words to him. Tobiah sent letters to frighten me.
All right, and this goes back. They've been trying to get into Nehemiah's head for a while. Right there, verse 12, verse 11, 12. Says, but I said, should a man like me run away? Would a man like me go into the temple to save his life? I will not go in. Then I perceived and saw that God had not sent him at all, but he had pronounced a prophecy against me, because Tobiah and Sanballat had hired him. He was hired for this purpose, to intimidate me and make me sin by acting this way, so that they could give me a bad name in order to taunt me. Remember Tobiah and Sanballat, oh my God, according to these things that they did, and also according to the prophetess Noadiah and the rest of the prophets who wanted to make me afraid. Sometimes people in religion are some of the biggest enemies you'll ever have. Here's the key. If you know that the work you're doing is the work that the Word of God says you should be doing, just do it. Do it. Don't be distracted. Don't be taken off task. When you finish what your project is, everybody who claims to be religious, who has a lick of sense about them, looks at it and says, oh yeah, no, we picked the wrong side on this. Now they may not come to your side, but quite a few of them go, nope, don't want to pick that fight there. And that's what happened here. All those other people all around them that had been talking smack and trying to hinder their efforts, they got the project done in 52 days. So that means, number one, hard work, consistent work. It means being able to take orders to get a bigger job done. We could go into all these things. Simple fact, why does the church not get more done? Because people think they don't have to take orders. The only reason they got that done in 52 days, Nehemiah was in charge. Everybody did what they were told. Everybody worked on what they were told. And each person did their job in their place. And here's what I know about people. Not everybody liked it. Some people probably even complained a little bit while they were doing it. And some people probably said, who's this Nehemiah guy? We were doing just fine till he showed up. But at the end of 52 days, they could sleep inside the walls of Jerusalem with just a standard watch on the walls. They didn't have to maintain what's called 50% watch. Half the people sleep, half the people are awake and holding a perimeter armed to the teeth. That is a horrible, miserable way to have to stand watch, 50%. Because that means you get 1 hour or 2 hours, then you're up and everybody else gets, and you do that 50%. You don't get to sleep the whole night. You sleep in 1 or 2 hour shifts. Half of you awake, half of you asleep. You don't ever get good sleep. And when you wake up the next day, you're just as tired or more tired than you were when you went to bed. But 52 days later, pow, guess what? They're done. They're done. And sometimes that's the goal. Stay with the project until you achieve success, because that is in and of itself its own blessing and reward. Other thoughts, my brother?
No, sir.
That I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler Kelly.
We bid you good morning.